What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back again with a brand new video, and today I've got the Reaper for you, and we're going to be playing the Reaper on Project Ascension's Conquest of Azeroth Alpha. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's jump right in. Okay, guys, we are in on Also Not a DK, and I'm playing the Reaper today. And the Reaper is a very interesting class. I wasn't at first very excited to try the Reaper because I thought it was going to be a Death Knight, and see, that is where I messed up, right? Because it's just not right off the bat. It's a Death Knight, actually, but it's not the Death Knight, right? It's more like a Grim Reaper type of archetype. So, yeah. I'm actually very excited for this. Let's jump into the abilities. First, I did check before, and there is actually a starter passive ability in Soul Harvester. Whenever you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor, you gain 300% increased mana regen. So after killing something that is relevant, I'm going to rapidly regain mana. That's interesting because I currently have an energy bar. So I'm assuming I'm using both energy and mana. So it'll be interesting to see if Soul Harvester just entirely negates me having to care about mana as long as I'm going from kill to kill to kill, which makes sense for a Reaper to want to do that, so, or to even be able to. So that's interesting. And then we have the Reaper tree up here, and that is where my other two abilities are. Crimson Pact empowers my party. Okay, nice. That's the Blood Pact looking animation. A little bit different, but from the Blood Imp. Empowers your party, increasing their stamina by 10%. Okay, that's a pretty big little power word fortitude type of buff. And then we have Reap, and this is where we get to that League of Legends-esque type of, design for their abilities. 3 mana instant cast melee range. You strike the target for, it's funny that I start off in a robe, but I'm a melee character. 80% weapon damage and restoring 5% of your maximum health. So all I have to do is spam this. There's no cooldown. Okay, so I spam this and I do a little bit worse than a normal auto, but I immediately heal myself for 5% of my max. That's a lot. Okay, now the second use of this ability will deal an additional 50% weapon damage to nearby enemies. Okay, and it has an AoE effect. Interesting, this is like Kain, actually, if you think about it, Kain's Q. Anyway, the third use, there isn't a third use for Kain's Q, so third use will grant you 1 reaped soul, in addition to the previous effects. Interesting. Oh, so I get to hit twice with the AoE effect off that. Interesting. So it is important to keep in mind, you do actually start with Reaper's Scythe. The Scythe is real. I don't even have a chosen stat and I was hitting that hard. Wow. Okay, let's see. Whoa, okay. I have little combo point things. What is happening right now? Like, what am I stacking? Reaped Soul. At 3 stacks, your ability's soul infusion effects are active. Stacks up to 3 times. Okay, that's what that is. Look, I could just spam this indefinitely. Like, I know it has a mana cost, but it's so low, it probably will never be relevant, I hope. There we go. Already level 3, just killing random stuff. I'm really liking Reap as a mechanic right now. I like the whole, like, look at this stuff around me that I built. This little Reapy looking animation. I don't know what to call it. It's ghostly, it's ghouly, it's dark. You know what I'm trying to say. Part of the soul infusion. I'm gonna have something that has to do with soul infusion, I guess. So that's cool. That's what I want to see from a Reaper, literally reaping souls. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start grabbing some quests and see what abilities we get. Oh, level 4 means a new ability, and that is murder? Oh my god. What? Well, just straight to the point, I guess. Okay, we have a new tree. It's Soul, the Soul Tree. So that is just sexy. Can we be real? That is just great, right? Okay, murder costs 10% of my max health. So this makes sense now that repeals me. Looks like I'll be playing with my health. 10-second cooldown, 40-yard range. Okay. Sends a Soul Crow to descend upon an enemy target, dealing 23 to 27 shadow damage and restoring 10% of my mana. Interesting. I'm seeing a little bit of a juxtaposition here in which I'm attempting to balance my mana and my health, in which both of which help me balance the other. I haven't gotten anything yet, obviously, that affects my energy bars, despite the fact that it shows me, so that is still something to think about. I'm already going to be playing with health as a resource and mana, apparently rather heavily. I can't see my mana bar, though, which is a bad effect right now on the alpha, but I am excited. I'm curious, too, what this Soul Crow is going to look like, so we'll have to test that real quick. Alright, let's test it on these mindless ones. I think the best part about me having the aura right now is that the last 5 or so classes I plan to play for the time being, or maybe it's 6 more, they're all like extremely different. They're just super unique looking, right? And just nothing you would have played at all on actual WoW. So those are going to be all level 30, right? Because I have to clear slots out. Okay, this is murder. Well, okay. This is murder. Interesting. That was a weird effect. I'm not too sure how I feel about that one, because it does a holy effect and it does a crowy effect. I just want the crow effect. Look at that. Interesting. Okay, fine. I'll take it. It's alpha. Cool effect. Does lots of damage. But you know what? I'm a Reaper of Souls, and perhaps in the lore of WoW, that requires me to be akin with the light to some varying degree. Look, I gotta make it make sense, okay? I don't know what else to tell you. Let's get some more levels and see if we get more abilities and how this plays out. Okay, level 7, brand new ability. And I'm right. Okay, Withering Touch. You touch a ghostly finger onto the target enemy, reducing all damage they deal by 90% for 3 seconds. 12 seconds out of every minute, your opponent doesn't do damage. Like, that's one way you could interpret it. That's really strong. However, it does not work against targets immune to stun effects. Okay, you can't use it on bosses, I guess. Okay, Withering Touch. Interesting. That's going to be really, really strong in PvP. Well, for 1v1s. This is what it looks like, by the way. Interesting. So you touch them. Let's do it again on this wolf. Look at that. That's what it looks like on him. Very, very cool. We also have the Domination tree now, by the way, which is pretty interesting. So we have Domination, Soul, and Reaping, which is pretty cool for my 3 specs. All right, guys, watch this. Watch how I can, look. Oh my god. I can pull as much as I want and just eat. Look at this. And they're just dropping like flies. I spammed one ability, guys. Just one. Remember, this thing is healing me constantly and damaging more than one target. It's just crazy strong. All right, let's keep going. I think level 10 will be my next one. And remember, we're going to get into some BGs. We're going to do some dungeons and really be testing this guy all the way to 30, guys. Okay, level 10 and Shutter Scythe is my new ability. A channeled melee range 20-second cooldown ability. You deliver 5 swift strikes to the target enemy over half a second, really. With each strike restoring 2% of your max health. Wow, that's 10%, and dealing 60% weapon damage, but that's 5 times. With Soul Infusion active, so that's with 3 of the little stacks, I deliver 10 strikes over 1 second instead. Okay, well, I already have 3 stacks, so... Oh my god. What even is that? That's so good. Oh, wow, what a good class. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna wait. Actually, we'll kill this guy, right? I'll do like that. He's dead. I turn on this guy, and then boom, 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 boom. What? Wow. Okay, this quest will be level 14, and we'll start using the build against real players and in dungeons soon enough. I got to get more levels, and I got to get some gear. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in, though. And let's see what we get. First of all, I just got a taunt right before this. This taunts my target, 8-second cooldown, 15-yard range, called Writhe, but it also reduces their attack speed by 35%, which can be used on players. I tested it, and that's not too bad. But we just got Ghost Claw. Okay, that's sick. Chill an enemy target with a Ghostly Claw, stealing 40% of their movement speed. That's my slow. There we go, for 10 seconds. 1 minute cooldown, though, but it is a 10-second slow, so a lot of fights will end there. 20-yard range as well, but it's not just a slow, right? It steals the movement speed, so I speed up, they slow down, and that makes it even better. Okay, that's really going to be good for PvP. Okay, level 16, and we just got a new ability, Soul Shock. Okay, Soul Shock, 37 minutes, 2-second cast time, 6-second cooldown, 40-yard range. You devour the target's soul, turning them into a husk for 30 seconds. While this effect persists, the target will be unable to move or act, but any damage done to them will restore their consciousness. Your first attack against a husk will deal 100% increased damage. Wow. Okay. Interesting little CC right there. I devour the target's soul. Okay. So it's just free damage, right? I guess the idea would be to stack up enough to get off a Shutter Scythe. That's like a big Shutter Scythe. And then you get 100% increased damage, right? First attack. Maybe that's just the first 60% strike. So I guess... I don't know. I don't know what would be best with that. I guess none of them really matter at that point. Unless it affects the whole Shutter Scythe, and then it's really good. Okay, let's give it a try. I've got some decent stuff. I've got Bones Fang, so that's about the earliest 2H wep I could use at this point. It's kind of weird, kind of fast, but it's 9 strength, 4 crit, and way higher base damage than what I had. And I've already got some stuff saved up. Okay, level 20 right off the bat. That sucks. Look at my damage! Drain your speed, reduce... What is happening? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes! That is what I've always wanted! It happened! Guys, I love Melee Burst. Oh, she's back. Reduced her damage. Oh, I love Bursty Melee. Okay, she's dead again. Wow. And I'm healing the whole time. The whole time! Imagine! I didn't even get off the CC. We have to try that. I joined this BG, and we were obviously losing bad. They had capped... Oh, it's over. Level 17. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I've got a bunch of stuff to put on as we level, like this Arced War Axe, man. Oh, that's gonna hit hard. I sent some stuff over from my Knight of Zoroth character. It's just like the perfect 1-to-1 in terms of gear, and also his name was not a DK. It just worked, man. Oh, Thermoplug's left arm? Hello? Oh, yes, for when we get up to the max part of the 20 to 29 bracket. That's gonna be a sick upgrade. 18 strength. Alright, guys, Eye of the Storm. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. My goal this BG is to at least try Soul Shock once. It is a 6-second cooldown, but it's that cast time that I'm bothered by. It could be incredible, though. We'll have to see. We'll know right away if it affects the entire Soul Shock or if it doesn't. In which case, I think the best time to use it would be like an auto attack, right? Because everything else is just going to do less than auto attack damage, which is interesting, right? Look at this guy. He has no idea what he signed up for. I'm just reaping. Just reaping, reaping, reaping. I don't even have to care. He's low level, man. I respect the hustle, my friend, but it wasn't gonna go down well for you. I can promise you that. There aren't gonna be many classes, I think, that can beat me right now because I can gimp them for 3 seconds. It's just so wrong. And if, well, I'm actually stacked up. Look, you can pre-stack your souls, guys. Watch, 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 watch. He's almost dead. From 1 Shutter Soul. See ya, dude. Okay, he's back. Let me Soul Shock him. Okay, it worked. Oh, hey, this is actually good. Okay, I am just gonna... Oh, that did work. Okay, did not expect that. I mean, unless my eyes deceive me, I'm pretty sure it worked. I'm trying to kill this guy right now. He's jumping all around, man. Okay, let's try Soul Shock. Oh, I got him. This is a big one, guys. Oh! Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I think it might have affected the first one. But hey, it's still pretty cute for the CC potential. Crazy range and stuff. Okay, there's 2 guys. Let's go. A monk and a pyro. I'm gonna steal this guy's movement speed. What? Okay, now he's dead. Let's go on the pyro. Oh, no. Soul Shock. Nice. There we go. Okay, we're winning. I have 2 witch hunters on my team. Both of them with their little cute hats and their double crossbows. Okay, here's a guy. Another Reaper. Nice. Okay. On this guy. Pretty easy, not gonna lie. There's 1 guy on their team that's really good, and he's basically carrying. He's really strong. On this guy. CC'd the other guy. Dead. Dead. He just saw me kill 2 people, and he's like, yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Now they've all spawned. Oh, God. Okay, this BG can't be saved. It is what it is. It's about to end, but we will get a level off it, so it wasn't for naught, and we get a bunch of gear upgrades as a result of it, so I'll take it. And there you go, level 18. Okay, Warsong Gulch, let's do it. There we go. Oh, all right. Let's steal somebody's speed. I'm gonna go on Gangnam Style. I'm just stacking my souls right now. He's dead anyway. On this guy. Nice. Uh-oh. Is he gonna get away? That sucks. Can I Soul Shock? Yep. Oh my god. The 40-yard range. The 40-yard range. See ya. Soul Shock. I love the range. It's so good. Big damage. See, the first one did 46. So that is exactly how it works. Going hard. Going so hard. Reduce that guy's damage. Healing. As I attack. Oh, okay, he's dead too. Oh, there's a lack of mobility on the Reaper that I'm trying to overcome, but it's kind of difficult right now. It's not something you can't play around because I have so much damage and healing, but it's very easy to kite me. There we go, level 19 and a win. Okay, brand new ability, Lament. You unleash a twisted torrent of darkness upon the target enemy. I like the wording. Dealing 37 to 44 shadow damage. It consumes a reaped soul and generates a large amount of threat. Okay, so it's basically a pseudo taunt. Yeah, it's a tank ability. It's also a little bit of range damage. I don't know if I would ever need it, but it's there just in case. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I've just learned that Lament is actually a pretty good way to spend my souls. At rank 3, which I didn't realize I had until now, it does 100 damage. That's a lot of damage. Watch. Look at that, 56 right there. That's on the low end, too. All right, that guy's dead. That was way closer than it should have been. Okay, just got to level 22. I'm soloing Wailing Caverns right now.
He said what? He said what?
Yeah, it's actually that easy. And we just got a brand new ability called Underwalk. Oh, this requires one-handed weapons. Underwalk, instant 10-second cooldown. You leave your physical form, allowing you to stealth as a spirit, reducing your movement speed by 70%. Every 1.5 seconds while underwalking, your form will shift forward 8 yards in the direction you're facing. Lasts until canceled, can only be used while dual wielding. That's interesting as hell. Well, I guess the goal is to get a 1H weapon to pair with this crappy Red Ridge machete just to test that. Watch, I have 3 elites on me, including a boss. Remember how it said reduce the damage of a boss or something by 90%, but can't work on somebody that is immune to stuns? Well, these mobs aren't immune to stuns. So I just one-shot that boss, dude! I'm not twinked out or anything! There is a weak point, right? It's when I don't have Shutter Scythe. So, like, I almost died here. But come on, man! Hey, don't mind me. I should have brought food or something. I could just heal off this Crocolisk. Watch. See, I get 43. The Shutter Scythe, that's the MVP. It's incredible. Wow, okay. Level 23. I'm not really sure how they're going to balance this one. This one's really strong. I like it. I don't want it changed, but obviously that's because it's really strong and therefore very fun. But I admit that it needs to be nerfed so badly. Like, if I came here even slightly prepared, like with food... look at that shit. Like, I'm supposed to be in here, guys. Like, I'm supposed to DPS. Like, I'm on the top end for it. But, like, no level 23 is soloing this in any version of WoW. Period. Yeah, this is just really crazy powerful. Alright, let's keep leveling. Let's keep soloing it and see what we get along the way. Already level 24. Wow, what the hell? It was, like, literally 2 minutes ago that I made the last clip where I said I'm level 23. I'm just saying. In a lot of ways, this could be the ultimate solo players class. The self-healing, the damage. I mean, you don't really need anybody. It's still possible to die in here, you know? I could go to SFK or something, amp up the difficulty. It kind of feels good being able to solo the dungeon. You know, if the bosses had a little bit more mechanics, I guess, it would almost feel like it was meant to be a solo dungeon. And that's an interesting feeling in WoW. Alright, that's actually a crazy pull. I guess the best I can do is Soul Shock. We'll just go in. That one has reduced damage. I'm gonna blow one of them up. Uh-oh. Okay, let's blow this one up. Die! Shit, dude. Oh my gosh. Yes! I thought I was gonna die! I thought I was gonna die! I'm gonna skip that. This XP is too good. And I just got a new ability called Dirge. Okay, so this must be a dual wielding class because I keep getting dual wield stuff now. Dirge just says straight up 5-second cooldown instant cast. You strike the target with your weapon, dealing 220% weapon damage and generating a reaped soul. Interesting. Now, reap does not say it requires me to use a dual wielded weapon, but it will deal significantly less damage if I dual wield because it does weapon damage. 80% of a one-handed weapon's damage is just bad. Now, Dirge has a 5-second cooldown, but that should kind of hit hard. I mean, if you think about it, not really, because it's not hitting with both weapons. It's still just one, but it requires dual wielding. I don't know. That's a weird one, but we'll save it, obviously, for when we pick up a 1H weapon. One of them might drop in this run. Uh-oh. I accidentally pulled the boss. Can I CC him? Come on, let me CC him. Yep. Oh, God. All right. It's fine, guys. It's fine. This is not a broken class. This is how... I'm just good, okay? Alright, are you ready? Reduce his damage because he's some reason not immune to stuns, and then die! Like, oh man! Alright, Lord Cobron, you suck. You are no match for this. That's actually a hell of a screenshot right there. Alright, can we beat Kresh? Is it possible? Yep, that's possible. See ya. Ooh, Kresh is back. A whole 10 silver just for me. Another thing that concerns me is how bad Shutter Scythe becomes if I dual wield. So maybe there's just going to be 2 different ways to play, right? You can either dual wield or you can use a 2H weapon. And I got to be honest, the damage looks like it's going to come from the 2H spec. I'll try both, obviously, but still, I'm just going to be honest. It looks like the 2H spec is going to be the biggest burst that you can get. Right now, I'm using a Haunting Blade, and it's just absolutely absurd. Level 26, man! I'm just going to stay in here until I can't level anymore. Mostly because every other dungeon is just way too far. And the max level's 30 anyway, right? So I doubt I can make it to 30. Probably 27 is my max. Hey, look, the rare! Maybe that's going to be a bunch of XP. Alright, CC1. I'll build stacks and kill the other, and then one-shot the fairy dragon. That's the plan. That is the plan. Look at this. Oh, no! God, don't let it kill me. I must be low on mana. Okay, we did kill it, so we're fine. I got a fire belcher and a face scale cloak. Okay. I'm just waiting for my shutter scythe. Then it'll be an easy kill. I'll reduce its damage. Let's go in. Yeah, I'm so broken. But it's possible to die. It's just really hard. Okay, Lord Pythis. Actually, I'm gonna CC Lord Pythis. So that was a mistake. I want to build stacks on this Druid of the Fang and then go for a Shutter Scythe on Pythis. I can CC more than one? Oh my, what? Typically you can't. All right. Oh, only half of his health that time. And I'm low on mana. That could have been it. No, it couldn't have been it. See ya, dude. I love the noise. Oh, yes. That's what I was hoping would drop so we could try dual wield. All right, I will take it. Let's put that on. And put the Red Ridge machete on, which does suck. Okay, so now we look like this. Not too bad. And we can use Dirge. And we can turn on Underwalk. Except we have Fairy Fire on, so we have to wait for that. Thank you very much, game. Perfect time! Okay, but let's, okay, this consumes 5% of my max health. Let's try it. Dirge. Okay, 197. Let's see how everything else feels dual wielding. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. That's actually nasty bad. I don't like that. I mean, it's just very, very much possible that the fully stealth version of this build is just better for PvP. I mean, I don't even know if better is the right word. Just like a completely different playstyle. I don't know how to compare them. I'm gonna actually go back to my 2H for now because I just prefer the massive damage. It's just, look at that. A world of difference. Okay, I'm doing a stocks run. I don't know if I need a group, but I'm joining one anyway. And we just got a brand new ability at level 28 called Blood Siphon. Steals 22, another stealing ability, to 26 health from all enemies in a 20-yard cone in front of me. 30-second cooldown, 55 mana. I'm very curious how this is going to work out. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool little animation. I like that. That is definitely awesome. All right, the goal is level 30, guys. You can see, like, they're dying, and I'm over here soloing the elites. Perfectly healthy. All right, AoE damage, by the way. Please keep in mind, I steal that health, right? And I get it. Like, it's mine. So that's a really good way for tanks to stay up. Okay, let's test our AoE. Look at that full health. That's going to be so good as a tank. Another pull. I'm not even using the tank stance. Like, there's no reason to use the tank stance. I do more damage right now. Watch. Boom. I just get so much health, man. It's so good. Alright, full health right off the bat. I love that new ability. It's so powerful, man. It's like they're just trying to say, yes, Mcdoubles, this is a solo farming class. You are supposed to solo dungeons by yourself. That's normal. And we're giving you all the tools to support it. We're not even trying to hide it. This is intended. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay, Hamhawk. Half health and one ability. That's fine. All right, he's dead. Okay, he's dead, and that Stormwind stocks level 29, by the way. One level to go. And then I'll give my final determination, which I'm pretty confident is gonna be a doozy. Because, my god, talk about broken. Some of the classes were broken because their damage was good. But they didn't have the sustain, really, to solo farm, necessarily. I mean, some of them do, like Guardian, right? It's obvious. But, like, Stormcaller, right? Still really, really good for dungeons, but it's not the Reaper, man. There we go, guys. Level 30. That is awesome. We got a brand new ability called Possess. Your soul possesses a target enemy for 1.5 seconds, slowing their movement speed by 60%. At the end of the duration, you erupt from the target, dealing a lot of shadow damage and granting me a reaped soul. While possessing an enemy, your physical body cannot be attacked. So I'm inside them? That's really cool. Let's try. Oh, I'm inside Hamhawk right now. Oh, did you see that? Okay, we have to try it again as soon as it comes back. He's dead already, by the way. Okay, guys, here's Possess again on this boar. Look at that. Oh, that's sick. So one thing I did want to look at before we end anything is, you know, the whole dual wield underwalk thing. So this is underwalk form. And I just keep zooming. Look, that's bizarre and it's permanent. Of course, once I attack, I assume I'm out. This is bizarre, man. Underwalk form. Okay, I'm going to attack him. Yeah, so you're out. Okay, so it's an interesting ability. right? Maybe we'll get things that are only usable while in the underwalk form. But at the very bare minimum, it's stealth. It's a free stealth, and that's going to make it really versatile for PvP. Alright guys, let me go ahead and give you guys my final determination, which is just a stupid way of saying, what do I think of the class so far? And yeah, we'll go ahead and now round out the video with another giveaway from my last Koa video. So yeah, let's see. Okay guys, so this is what I think. I think that the Reaper is honestly a class I should have played earlier. It's melee, which is my favorite, but it's also broken. It's absolutely crazy stupid broken too. It's not just damage. Lots of classes are broken. Most classes are broken, right? Sun Cleric, for example, is broken in 1v1s. Reaper is broken for dungeon farming and also for 1v1s. Guardian is broken. There's a lot of things that are broken. But Reaper stands out to me because of its healing, right? The self-healing is something that all the other broken classes don't possess. So I think there's potential for this to be incredibly hard to balance. However, in terms of raw class fantasy, I'm going to go ahead and give this a solid A. Shutter Scythe is a weird name, and I'm not a huge fan of the animation on the murder ability. I wish it was just the crows, the birds. Other than that, though, in terms of raw playstyle, it's just gorgeous to play. Stacking up what is essentially my combo points, which are souls. But this class is absolutely bonkers, man. It really, really is. So, you know what? Good job to the Ascension team. I love it. This is probably one of my favorites so far. Definitely top 3. Who knows? Could be higher because I'm attracted to it since it's both melee, stupid strong, and highly, highly solo friendly, which I always appreciate a good solo friendly class because that's how I prefer to play. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and do the giveaway from the last video. Okay, I have the link from the last Koa video. Let's get the YouTube comments. Nice, 404, and let's see who wins. Okay, Nelos Knight, just love the content, cannot wait for the cultist video. Well, don't worry, man, that's going to be the next one. And his name is Ramona Analar. Okay, dude, I will go ahead and send you your free Conquest of Azeroth book so that you can get into the alpha. Hope you enjoy, man. Congratulations. So, if you would like to win your own Conquest of Azeroth alpha access, all you need to do is like the video and leave a comment in the comment section below, just letting me know anything, right? Just leave a comment. And good luck to whoever wins. But okay, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the Reaper, make sure to give this video a like and a subscribe, but I will see you guys in the next video. Mcdoubles out.